Okay, this is going to be an analysis of the SDR 94 Grand Blue versus Casino Wolf. I'm mainly going to be pointing out stuff for Casino Wolf. I don't know jack about Link in the first place, but Rage is the one who asked me to analyze this. Yeah, I'm kind of sick. I'm not sure exactly how, but you're going to put up with this voice for like 30 minutes. Yeah, let's mute this. So, something I just want to point out ahead of time. One, that was good SDI from Blue, but you got it good. You got it good. You covered it well. One thing I want to point out is your use of side B is really like overly aggressive, and you don't get enough reward out of it to justify going for it so much here in game one. This stock is going fine. I like that B reverse, and then you threatened with the you baited the roll, and you punished it, and then that led to that off stage situation. So that's good. Net gain. Here, you don't want to be in that position against Link. When you're at 90, it's not worth the risk. Just like if you get hit, depending on your DI, you might die. So just either roll in stage or just go back to ledge and just like do what you're doing here. Just like wait him out. That wasn't a very good. That was probably supposed to be down tilt because I saw that F tilt was angled downwards. Just be execution thing. See, there's one side B. There's two. They both kind of just missed the same way because blue was just short hop bearing you, and Link is high enough to not get grabbed by this little circle. You change it out. You kind of botch the CC punish, but that's not like that interaction isn't the one I'm talking about where you're using side B too much. It's mainly like maybe it's the first two games. Okay, yeah, that would I do that all the time too. It's just sometimes you mess up. You either miss the angle or you just teleport unnecessarily. Good capitalization on his bomb. That blew up. That gave you a chance to land and just kill him. That was a fair. That was not a not a forward smash. We know. Okay, so here, so you down tilt him when he's still at CC percent and you don't CC. This is this is just kind of like not being aware that that you're at that low percent to where you can CC, and unless Link's down smash actually just breaks CC at 10, that's a possibility. I don't know the character very well, but if nothing else, he was at CC percent easily. He was at 0, so you have to do different things to punish him at 0. Okay, that forward smash was input flub. You get the nice spot dodge, and I agree with the side B to punish here. I guess this would be a flub on up air. I'm not really sure what you were going with the dash attack. I know Link forward air is really fast. Or sorry, neutral air. So this ended up being a trade. Actually, not in your favor at all. Dang, 12-6. But I think going for up airs here, he won't get tumbled from the first one. Maybe the first two, depending on the hitbox you get. But it puts him in a really scary position because if he just like YOLO dares on the platform or onto you, if you punish him, the next up air, like if you shield it and up air him, that is probably going to send him the tumble pretty soon. So the risk for him would be higher for no significant reward. He gets down. Anyway, just try to don't be a. I'm this is all assuming that you wanted the dash attack, the inner hitbox to like knock him up and keep comboing him that way. If this was a tech flub, then just kind of like try to act out of that faster. Okay. Again, I like the fact that it's a punish. I like it. You go a little too high here. So Nair, you recognize after this bear, oh, he's on the platform. He didn't tech. But you go a little too high and you float into him, which we don't need to do. If this hit, this would be great. You could probably set up a bear chain to kill him, but it didn't. And now that almost killed you. It wasn't like super close, but there was a world where you didn't teleport and he killed you for it. You know what I mean? Anyway, good teleport there. Okay, he's getting down. I'm really surprised that down tilt hit. I guess. Let's see. Did you mess up the wave dash, or did you try for something afterwards? That looks like he just kind of like hit you. Like it wasn't. You didn't ledge dash fast enough. I'm not trying to like pick on every like mistake. I'm just knowing that you have those, knowing that you messed that up, and that's why you got hit. Lets you work on it. So here, yeah, that was kind of a bad teleport. Excuse me. So you get clipped out of the air, which is really unfortunate. Take 50, then you teleport and you're out of movement options. I like the concept of going to ledge to like back air him if he tries to go low with the tether. Up air, readjust, be invincible. But after you saw him air dodge on stage, you can't like rising air nair him. It just doesn't work. The Link player just has to like not want to dare you. There's no world where nair beats dare from that angle, I don't think. And here he was waiting for the teleport, but you waited longer. And then yeah, down through dare. I think I see you start to jump here. Why am I hitting the button? Oh, you start to jump and even fair. Wow. I didn't know that I could grab characters in the air. Anyway, so we're going to FD. Okay, I like the side B there. That up air is a little weak because it lets him get down again. Like, especially, you can down tilt. You see, he's in the air, so he doesn't have an option. He also has a bomb, so he can't even stop you. So side B, here, I know it's really hard to react to. Like, I'm terrible at this. I'm not trying to preach to you and saying, you're bad, blah, blah, blah. But when you got to be able to react to this, it's kind of hard. I'm not even going to lie. But if you get a forward air here, you get like another 80%. Because he has a bomb in his hand, so he can't nair, he can't down air. The most he can do is throw a bomb, and there's no platforms to save him. He can't even AGT because he's in tumble. Anyway, so that up air down tilt lets him get back down for 20%. ASDI down, roll out. I like the concept of pressuring the roll here, but Saipi is just too slow to chase with. Also here, you do this a few more times. You'll get down tilt, they'll CC it, or ASDI it down, and at like 50, that knocks them down. But then you go for side B. That's never gonna work. It cannot pick them up off the ground. So you got to be ready with either a fair, another down tilt, something else, because that's the success rate of that one 0%. Anything's better than 0. Oh, I want to talk about this real quick. So you're in the corner here. You feel, from my perspective, the way this looks is blue got you in the corner because you CC the forward air, and now you don't have stage, and you want to immediately take it back. It's a little like hasty, if that makes sense. I like the idea of the reverse up air there. It was just a little bit away from hitting. You don't really want to be in shield. You don't want to fight this battle right here. Let me just let it play out. But there's this, you go into this weird like spacing right here. You do not want to be here, at least on the ground. Especially, so when you spot dodge, blue doesn't have to be like, oh, what is he gonna do? That grab is guaranteed. In fact, it's arguably easier because his grab is kind of slow. So spot dodge, your character literally disappears, so it's a pretty strong visual indicator. And you also try to side B when it's not your turn. Side B probably would catch him if he was still shielding. I'm not sure about if how far his arm extends during Link's grab, but you spot dodge something and he didn't do anything. That means it is not your turn. Like, if you spot dodge his down smash, it's your turn because you can move before he can. But when you spot dodge and nothing happens, you have to assume that they're going to try to hit you because there's no. If let's say you're shielding in front of somebody, we're trying to shield grab them, they spot dodge, and then you don't do anything. That means you can grab them if you're in grab range. You don't like it's naturally just like the way the game works. It's your turn because they lose the option to defend themselves by doing that spot dodge. It's kind of just like you weren't really super aware that he didn't hit a button. It felt like almost like you like planned that ahead of time, but then didn't adapt your situation. Okay. I don't know if that back air killed you, but when you're hit super far off stage like this, it doesn't matter like if you use up air versus back air. Back air might extend your collision box towards the blast zone and they might die, but up air does not, I don't believe. So just in that case, or even forward air, like he can't do anything to you. So just either way, you could have DI'd that a little better too. You were high percent though, makes sense. That's unfortunate, but good down tilt fair. This is the first time you do this, and I don't get it. You wave dash like 5 times, and then you like get the shadow ball to like half charge. I that's a shame too. You were trying to either go to ledge or get him. I like the punish there. Anyway, so you kind of like waved land around a few times. You be reverse shadow ball, but you keep it at like half charge. I expect the reason for this is so you can use it for movement. But I think against Link, it's so important to get around that boomerang that you might just want to keep it fully charged. That's my 2 cents. It's definitely like an opinion thing. It's not something that's like, oh, well, you missed this kill confirm, stuff like that. Or like you down threw him at 200, and he's not Wolf. Okay, I like you read his tech correctly, and I like that. I like the idea. But the thing is, in this situation, it's kind of the same thing as the spot dodge side B. You get up, attack him. He SDIs it down. He techs away. It's not entirely his turn, but also that was really close, admittedly. But it's not entirely his turn. But he has options outside of just having to take it, So maybe next time you just take center stage, or you do like back air in case he tries to like dash dance you. Okay. So this interaction is hilarious. 1, 2. You don't know how to punish spot dodges. it's a really weird timing. And again, I'm not trying to like imply that I do. But just from being where blue is right now and this is working, it's hard. At some point though, like you kind of have to both keep going. Anyway, Link has a pretty fast spot dodge, kind of like Luigi, I believe. So your options here are basically. Here, let me get to this specific frame. Okay, you both spot dodge, and then he spot dodges again. Your down tilt misses him. At this point, you need to be able to react to this and go, okay, what is he gonna do? That's based on blue as a player and based on the character. The character, he might try to grab you, but he's at 100. So if he has to ASDI that down, he's in a defensive situation again. If he expects another down tilt, he could shield then grab you. He could try to roll away. He could try to just dash away. So I'm not saying you have to think about this all at the same time. Brains are hard, but like this is a really fun exchange, and I'm glad that you guys are having fun. Like it does really look like in the corner when you get the down tilt fair, it's actually just amazing. I love moments like this. Anyway, but as like a competitive thing, if you're trying to hit him here, and he spot dodges 4 of them, 4 or 5 of them in a row. That that should tell you that hey, you need to kind of work on your ability to like react to the situation as it happens. That side B was a little greedy. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. That was a little with how much you're going for it too. Like he's right there. You could just turn around and grab him. I like the Shadow Ball. That forces the tech in. Or not the tech in. He rolls in, and then you get a direct punish, which is really, really important. Even though that Shadow Ball didn't hit, that got you this back throw. And by extension, anything this back throw gets you. I mean down throw. You don't even really reset to neutral until he hits you here. So that got you from oops. That got you from that got you 50%. He went from 16 to 66 before your neutral turn ended. I I think the idea for down throw is probably a better idea. You haven't had much success in game one so far, edge guarding him. I don't like that teleport. I'm gonna be honest with you, Ray J. I think you teleport at that angle. Sometimes I don't get it. There's no platforms there. If you're trying to cover a roll behind, like if you think he's gonna roll to center stage, you can just wave dash yourself. That just removes your options. Now you don't have a jump. Luckily we're Mewtwo, so we can just teleport to ledge because this character's a good idea. I always forget you can hover, like do that as a recovery. Hover for a few frames and then just keep your jump. I did not think that was gonna actually hit you. Yeah, but you didn't have your jump, and that's just air. Yeah. Don't pick up the bombs that. Well, okay, as I say that. Usually don't pick up the bombs that are on the ground. Maybe if they're about to explode, but just like the reason that the reason that Link players and Tank players put their bombs on the ground is so that way you waste your invincibility with an item. Uh, let's say let's just back up real quick. Okay, so he's at 86%. You're Mewtwo. Double Fair kills him here. He also is holding a bomb, so he can't get out of Double Fair with Nair. At this point, when you pick up this bomb, there is no easy way for you to kill him anymore. Like, it's going to require, like, your bomb to combo into that bomb, to combo into, like, your Fair, and then his bomb to blow up. Like, it's going to be complicated. So I don't think that it's necessarily worth going for. Maybe if it was, like, Tank and he's at kill percent, because Tank's bombs are, like, multi-hit, but so long as you know... Nice weight, by the way. As long as you know why they're putting them down, you can make the decision of whether you want to use them or not. I like the just going above him when he starts charging the forward smash. The side B, you can probably get that to be true, but it's it's not worth. You know what I mean? Like if it hits, that's wonderful. But it's how much did this miss by? Does he buffer it or does he? That misses by like 2 or 3 frames at least. Not as much as I thought. Either way, it's a slow thing, so it's just like not worth trying for. Almost like with the tech chasing comment. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about this edge guard as a whole here in a minute. I'm gonna go back. That back throw, he misses the DI on that, which is really good for us. You like acknowledge that. I like the way you get to ledge too. You basically edge cancel the hover, so you still have access to it. Then you go above his dare somehow. After he gets past you with his Zair. This is a bad call here. You don't need to like reduce his momentum. Most of the hit stun's already gone. So like here, you can just go out, you can dare him. You could like reverse bear him because he's going into you, up air him, anything to keep him off stage. And that just kind of like, if that dare hit, that would have been stock. So I see what you were going for, but I just think it's kind of meh. You also just kind of let him get back. It's unfortunate. So when he's here, actually, so you back throw him here in a second. Don't, in my opinion, don't charge the Shadow Ball here. Just go off stage, because he has to pull a bomb to have mix-ups when recovering. Outside of like Tether. So instead of this, full hop and like threaten to bear him. Make him use the bomb. So that way, even if he gets past you, if you can get to ledge, ooh, okay. If you can get to ledge, then oh, what a way. If you can get to ledge, then you can punish an up B, and you can punish a tether. Still, you clutch that out. Here we go. Okay. See, in here, he actually just legit hits you for it. Like, you don't even get a move out for the side B. Here, I'm trying to... I don't know what the first actionable frame of this animation looks like, but I know you can get... It tended to tumble at 0, so I know you were too late, if that makes sense. Oh, you tried for bear. That might have been a tech flub then, because that almost came out too. Okay, he shields the dash attack, or it's not the dash attack. Wave dash down tilt is now the dash attack. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of the bad thing about wave dash down tilt. You see Frozen do it all the time, but a lot of the times if they hold their ground, and especially if they have a bigger grab like Link, he perfect shields this, so that helps a lot too. Then you'll be just right here. Any character in the game can just free punish you here, and now you're in the air. He gets what? Up tilt? Yeah, down throw up tilt. He CC rolls. He's rolling into you a lot, like back to center stage. See, I don't agree with that. I don't think you remembered you could teleport to ledge. And, like, I've said this, like, actually 4 times by now, but I'm not trying to say that I'm like, oh, you're doing this thing wrong, or you're bad. I'm just saying, like, you could have been invincible and you chose not to and you died. Like, there's a certain point where I think teleport to ledge was the much safer play and probably the better one. There, that's a good example actually of you using a bomb to get an opening. Because you're opening, it's easier to get an opening with that bomb if he's not ready for it. And then you get percent anyway. So talk about this up smash real quick. This up smash should not have worked. Okay, so you fair. Excuse me. Up smash, you're crouch canceling. Up smash, you're crouch canceling. Up smash, you get hit. Even if it's a shield, crouch cancel. Sorry. Crouch cancel shield is fine against that. You can hover cancel or double jump cancel a forward air. You could maybe like double jump cancel side B. I don't know the frames on it, but okay. He honestly could have killed you there. I don't think Link understood that he took your jump. I like the idea of trying to drift into the boomerang. But if he just did like instead of jab, if he just did up B, you were dead. Like because you have to be you have to be closer. I think you have to be roughly close enough to get hit by that up B. Really good confirm on that forward air. That's the kind of stuff that we eke out in margin when we get early edge guards, and killing him off a straight hit at 80 I think counts as a pretty early kill, especially on Delphinos. Okay, we're going to talk about the Shadow Ball. I think that's one of the most interesting things that differs between Mewtwo players. Shadow Ball, and then how much they stay on the ground. Because when you see Peach players, they kind of can't stay on the ground. They don't really have the tools to threaten space very well. But Mewtwo does have pretty good tools to threaten space on the ground. So it's interesting seeing different styles. So here, this is a weird Shadow Ball. That's the first thing I'm gonna say. So here, he rolls into you. You try to wave dash out and Shadow Ball him. It ends up missing, but I think in general, since the boomerang is on the right, that's kind of a hint that blue is going to run to the left. because he wants to cover more space with the boomerang. If let's say here, let me get the freeze frame to where I can show you what he sees when he makes his decision. This is what he sees. He sees you two are basically on top of each other right now, and he doesn't. Even if he saw you wave dash, he doesn't really know what direction you're going yet because this is what like 5 frames after you air dodge tops. Like it's not. He doesn't know. So he thinks to himself, okay, what do I do? I don't want to be right here because like when Link's backward facing out of shield options are just bare, and that's not super crazy good. So he's thinking like, how do I escape and reset to my advantage neutral? Well, get him hit by the boomerang, and he almost does. He gets you get hit by the boomerang, and then your up smash kind of like you spot dodge the grab, and then the up smash gets you your punish. There you land first, which is really good. I really like the punish here. Like you kind of drop it when you go for the nair grab, which on Link at 60, I'm not sure is worth. But either way, the beginning of this was perfect. You do falling fair instead of hover cancel, but I think that's perfectly fine. Like you still have years to follow up on anything. That second fair was a direct punish on his tech. I think going for that nair grab was a little probably not. Again, you down tilt side B when he's knocked down. I like the disable and the roll in, and I like the teleport bear. I think the down smash could have been a little. The punish could have been a little better. Let's see, what percent was he at? 93. I don't think Dare Fair kills. Dare Footstool on the platform Dare Fair does though. Like I'm trying to think, what would be better than down smash here? Because if you're going for positioning, down smash is probably the best. Down smash or forward smash, and down smash is Nemesis tower spot. But if you want to stretch for the kill, if you DI, let's say you hover cancel there, and then you can get up to footstool him. If you DI is basically like neutral, and you footstool him, he's on the ground. He probably attacks onto the platform because you can't dare him easily again. And then you bear him, he's off stage. If he DIs to the left, you footstool him. He is now on the platform, which gives you like 50-50 odds of just completely guessing where he's going to be because our dare covers a lot of space. If he DIs to the right, might actually be the safest. I'm not sure. That depends on how high he goes, and I'm not really sure how high he'd go here. Either way, I think going for the positioning here is perfectly fine. I might have, especially because you still a low percent. You can still like, you still have an advantage in neutral in that you can crouch cancel. He also kills himself here, so it works out great. You know, when you disable their jump button. Here, this back throw feels like you kind of like get cold feet. Like you turn around, which is, I'm just gonna call it a mistake. Whether it was a tech flub or like a decision flub, I don't see why you would want to face him here. Because here you can threaten back air, and that's like a kill threaten. Like if he gets hit by back air and doesn't have a jump, he's actually just dead here. But here you go for up air, which might have just been like salvaging an accidental turnaround. But with the full hop up air, he's only at 10. Even if you hit him, you'd still be above him. So I think it's probably just like an execution decision flub thing. Nice combo break. I like the hopless confusion. Not only does it get over his grab, but you also kind of start your own combo. This is something that I do all the time and I hate it. Is when I get this up air and they're not a fast faller, I'll do this and I'll wait for them to like land in a down tilt. Then sometimes they'll just jump, and it's like, oh, well now they're just there. That's a good air dodge by blue. You couldn't like feasibly be expected to like expect the air dodge there. Okay, no jump. Where do you go? You go high. You kind of, I'm not, and you weren't gonna die for it, but he kind of like flubs the yeah, downer. Kind of flubs the punish on your teleport, but he was reading it. This is the important part. You might have to start just going straight to ledge for from now on. Here also, this is the point where down throw will no longer force a tech chase. You down throw him, and I love it when players do this, dude. This is great. He wiggles out of hit stun. You can see like 3 frames before he lands. Not 3 frames. YouTube doesn't play at 60. I think even though does this say 60? It says 60, but like I've seen Fair come out in 2 quote frames on the YouTube player, so I don't think it's quite between uploading to YouTube. I don't think it's quite 1-to-1. Anyway, so he wiggles out at the very last second. It's really good. Your tech chase hover in air kind of just like doesn't work out. Okay, you punish his grab. F throw. Get backwards facing. So okay, but this is exactly what I was talking about earlier. So you hit him with bear. He doesn't have a bomb and he doesn't have a jump. This is the ideal time for you to teleport straight to the right and just bear him, because you know he's pulling a bomb. Like there's not another option for him if he wants to make it on stage, aside from just like up B or tether. But then there's no mix-up, and he has to drift in because that's the rule. You have more options if you drift in. Oh, I can't speak today, dude. I'm sorry. He's also above 100 for what it's worth. So even if he gets to ledge, his ledge options are going to be a little... I don't know what Link normally does from ledge, if he has like a really good ledge dash or not, but anything aside from drop from ledge something, for drop from ledge double jump, is going to be a lot slower, a lot worse. So here, you even like start to do it, but all you need to do is just like, if you hadn't hovered, but if you would just, did I just turn on captions? Knocking dog name I like. Oh, Z-Man. But here, if you didn't hover, but you just fell with him, and then you bear him, he's dead. Or at the very least, he has to bomb thrust, and that puts him in a lot of hit stun. Also, I want to point something else out. Where is it? What was it? What was I going to point out? Well, that's a cool edge cancel, and then that was good awareness to up air him as you got pushed off. I'm upset. What was it? This is upsetting me. I'm sorry. One more try. Talked about the let it drop thing. Also, good wiggle out there. I didn't notice it the first time. Wiggle out a tumble. That was kind of I'm going to call that a Hail Mary. A teleport. Like, these are the kind of teleports that I don't really like to see you do, because it feels like desperate attempts to like get backstage control or secure a kill. Right here, you're at 80. Without your jump, you are in danger of dying. Whether from a combo or from like his up B sour spot. So here, you just like teleport above him, dare, and then you have your jump because you landed, but it kind of just gets you hit. I like that Link will just kind of, sorry, Link, Blue will sometimes just multi-jab to get just to get you off. That dare, that looked like a tech error of some kind. And then no jump, yeah. So here, he's up 2-1. We go to Green Hill. I think this is probably a really good stage for this matchup. I have like Jack for Link experience, but he doesn't really have a ton of platforms. So it's kind of FD-esque in that manner. And from what the commentators were saying, you showed Kevin some hands on FD. You showed him there's a secret compartment near the ledge with extra hands to dish out at a moment's notice. Here, this is the game. That's just this moment. This freeze frame is just like he's in grab range, but he's out of get up attack range. So I think you have the right call. Just do the fast option. Okay, this is another example of like you kind of just do your own thing and you don't realize what he's doing. You hit up tilt, you hit down tilt, or up air, you hit down tilt. He's spot dodged both of those after the fact, and then you try for side B, and he just spot dodges again. That's you got. Blah, blah. You kind of need to like be able to look for those patterns and adjust your game plan accordingly. Also, so you get hit, you get off stage. I don't know why you don't just teleport to ledge there. I guess you're trying to get past him and get stage, but it feels a little like, especially this one. Like that one, the risk is not worth the reward, in my opinion. He's at like 30. How did he even die? I'm upset. Oh, no. What are the... Oh, he probably just meant to jump bear and just didn't jump. Yeah, it's just... I don't think it's really worth it. Again, tech chasing with side B isn't effective. It's just not fast enough. Like, I'm in the Ivy Store Discord. Like, once a month, they have a conversation about, yo, but can we tech chase with grab? The down throw is so good. And it's like, no, it's frame 15. You can't. Our side B is about frame 14 or so, also. So it's just not feasible. If you're gonna read, at least try like forward air or something. I like that coverage. I kind of wish you had gone to ledge there. So that back air. So if you hadn't gone to ledge there, he would be in such a bad spot. He would have to like edge cancel that edge cancel his up B. Ugh, this is terrible. I'm sorry, Ray J. I am sick. I love that drop zone bear. That's because that's the exact kind of thing that you'll see Marths near the ledge. Sometimes they'll side B too close to the ledge and they'll just get hit for it. There, he had to throw that item. That means that you know exactly what he's going to do, and there's this like it's forced lag almost. The second F smash wasn't really gonna hit, even if he upbeat, but I like the idea of getting him off stage. Yo, that was the sickest idea, the ledge dash up smash, but your ledge dashes are actually literally too good. It doesn't work. Running into the Dacus problem. Again, this is a little better, but you down tilt him, he CCs it, and then you go for hover fair, which I know Link's down tilt isn't super fast, but it's enough to like threaten from what I've seen in this set. Threaten like it's not your turn by any means after he CCs your down tilt. I like how you get center back. You kind of you double jump for this combo for the up air when it doesn't really help you. So hover cancel fair jab. He's not on the oh, he is on the ground. Oh he does CC it. But then you punish that because it knocks him down. And then that up air, it wasn't rising and it wasn't hover cancel, so you kind of just like have to land. I like the punish on that. Maybe go for like back air, but a fair is fine because he has to come down somehow. That is a fine trade. Link can confirm the kill on you at 80 a lot sooner than you can confirm the kill on him at like 130. Maybe not 130. That's after the hit, but I think that's feasible. It also takes some pressure off of you. Like when you don't have a lead, it's kind of weird, but like you don't have as much pressure. Like when you were in loser side here, just like oh, I forgot about that. But when you're loser side, it's like okay, you know, it's not my set to lose. I need to win this. It's on me. This is the stupidest way to ever dodge Link's grab I've seen in my life. It's on your dick, Ray J. Like, come on. It's in your body. It's actually groping your tail. Like, Jesus. I like that. If you would, I think Cutmat or Z-Man says something for this, but if you had just teleported to ledge here, that would have been game. That would have been absolutely game. It would have been dominating. Like, you live in the region with Cloudburst. You know what footstools do to people. Footstools last for multiple games. That fair spacing was a bait to get you to grab him. Because it's safe because the boomerang's there, or the dash attack. It's safe because boomerang's there. Okay, run up shield. Gets around his down tilt. See there, you punish him for pulling the bomb. And then you just drop zone bear him once you're invincible on ledge. Because it doesn't matter if he has a bomb. If you're invincible, he doesn't have any. Sorry. He doesn't have a significant mix-up. Okay, then we go to Dreamland. Yeah. This doesn't end up working out for you, but I'm not really sure if it's like because you can't kill or because he can kill. Okay. So you get the fair down tilt. He does not CC. He could have, but he did not because he messed up on it. Then you get your up B, or you get your side B. You're doing a really good job sharking with up airs here. Hmm. I know that was supposed to be an up air, but then you landed so late that like from the other one, yeah, you landed so late from the other one that it kind of like became up smash. So here, this is why we don't teleport out of shield. It's frame 9. If you're trying to get center, just roll. Like it's better and it's invincible on like frame 4. Plus you go through jump squat first. And if you're teleporting like I have a mouse, I'm not gonna point at my monitor. I'm an idiot. If you're teleporting from like here to here, why? Just roll. Like it's at least against characters that can do stuff like this to us. It's just like even with a jump, you couldn't go super deep on stage, so it'd be iffy. But that's a really good string from Blue. And then he expects the teleport. It punishes your landing lag. Now you got 100%. That was really really fast. And sometimes you got to think about like the see that you got to think about like what that does to your brain. And I make it sound like it's some kind of cocaine, but I'm not trying to. So here, you get hit. Now you're at 100. It's like, okay, what do I do? Well, you teleport at a 45 to try to like take stage. I guess I'm not really sure. You come down with down air, but he has a bomb in his hand, and even then, up air would cleanly beat that for Link. But in another, I think what's better here, especially since you just took a lot of percent, like cool off for a second. Instead of teleporting above that platform, just come down and teleport to ledge. Like right here. You're invincible, you can stall out this bomb, or you can pick it up if you want. You could pick it up with your ledge dash, you could pick it up an AGT at the same time. But here, you just take more percent. And then you do it again, but this one's a lot closer to the ground. This one's a lot safer. I think this teleport's fine. This one coming up. Because you're right here, and then because you're right here, and then the thing happens. But you land, and you're not above him. Being above Link is a bad time. He only had a bomb. Honestly, if he had down air at the ready, you might have just died for that. I'm not sure. It would have been close. So when Link start doing this, you know they want to dare you. But you're a little late on that up air. It works out because he messes up his drop dare, or drop whatever he was doing, and gets down smash. There you go. You're outspacing it really well now. The first two were not super strong. Okay, this is another example. I'm gonna bring it up because it's so important, not just to Link, but to like half the cast. You hit him off stage. His only option is either up B or tether. Just go hit him. He's at 140. Just hit him. Oh wait, no. Is this? Yeah, you do this again, Ray J. He's already on stage at that point. You don't need to stop his momentum. It's not Snake. If he was coming from below, maybe, but he's like going horizontally. If anything, that actually got him the kill on you, because you double jumped backwards to get back to stage, and then he can go to ledge and just dare you. See, this is the part where it's just like, okay, you need to be CCing that. I'm pretty sure you can CC that as 0. That's so big when you can just CC up throw him, and then suddenly this entire stock just like he has one less stock before you take 90%. That was another example of just like this one was a lot worse though, of the what you did earlier, where it's just like you try to teleport horizontally and just barely missed ledge. Okay, that was way too cool. You hit him and the bomb, and then you teleport Farum. Worth. Okay. But, okay, getting back to serious business. Here, if he's, let's say, okay, by the time you jump, you're aiming, why am I still pointing at my monitor? You're aiming for something to hit around here. He's at 160. Even on Dreamland, that's kill percent for fair. So, I think you should go for the thing that will kill, not for the thing that will lead into the tech chase that might kill, you know? It clearly worked out fine, but I think going for the simpler option, cutting out the middleman of down air, especially down air, would be better. See, there's the up tilt. I like that up tilt after the up air because it sends him in a tumble because it's the close hitbox. Then here, I know you're kind of like hoping he like DIs in and you can disable, but he DIs out and it's a weird position. That's just life. Sometimes they DI weird. They DI your up air at like 50 down in the way. That was a missed shield grab a million times. So here, look at it like this. If you can shield grab Spaceys for this, you can shield grab Link for this. Like, because his next option was up smash also. That's just kind of like an awareness flub. Like the rule is don't shield. Oh, that was a good jump. The rule is like don't shield grab unless it's like a very specific situation. But at some point you can also like you got to know when it's guaranteed. It's only a bad idea if you're doing it too much or doing it on things that you can't shield grab. Like Nair Shine, like a good Nair Shine from Spaceys, not super high Nair into up smash from Link. So there, that's kind of an awareness thing. You didn't know the bomb was running out of time. So you go to like bear him after the up B, but he's already like above you from the bomb. Oh no. Okay, so Ray J, what you need to do? You need to SDI through him. You need to, or even just teleport like not to ledge. Like teleport. There you go. That's what you needed to do. But now you're at 40% higher. I mean, I guess down throw kill move works anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But I mainly want to talk about this. You know he doesn't have a jump because this is the same string. Is that fair? And then you see him jump, like clearly. It doesn't even do anything else. You know he doesn't have a jump. I think the best thing to do here, if you think the bomb's not going to run out, if you're not worried about that, go to ledge and then invincible hover bear. If you think the bomb is going to run out and explode, then you just wait for it to explode and you forward air him. It's not that huge a deal, honestly, because you only take like 40%. And you're already at 130, so like it's it's more to not let this happen to you. You're my friend, Ray J. Not like this, but you do get him. And that's I do the same thing, but that doesn't make it any better. That's a shitty shadow ball. Like, look at this. Let's count the time it takes for this ball to make contact with blue. So it comes out at, we'll say 50. It takes a full second to make contact. Like, it's just, why does he pummel you so much here? It's just not worth. Like, you need that ball to get a stupid kill at like 50 or something like that. You know, so you can't waste it to break him out of CC percent. And I'm being generous when I say that would hit it. Like, if it hits him at 0, he's out of CC percent. But that really, there's not many realities where that hits him. You know what I mean? he has to do something pretty crazy. Like, chase the Mewtwo off stage. Yeah, he's like run at you off stage and like I guess trying to nair you. Either way, it's yeah. What was that? What was your face? Oh, okay. He fist bumped you first. And then just this freeze frame. I thought I thought he just walked away without fist bumping you. Oh my god. Anyway, I think the biggest thing is be able to recognize when he's in crouch cancel percent, when he's crouch canceling you in crouch cancel percent, when he's knocked down and side B will miss, when you're going for side B way too much, and like for the punishes you were getting, it wasn't worth it. Like if you were getting 100% every time, I'd say go for it, fish for it all day. But like the nature of side B and then the nature of like Link's neutral air, along with how moderately difficult it is to react to like if he DI'd in or out, it's a little you need to analyze the risk reward and come to your own conclusion. But if you were gonna ask for like, I would try to wean off of that, especially because Link's out of shield is actually fairly decent. Like the spot dodge is pretty good. The Nair is very fast. Like he's not likely to hunker down in shield like like Ike or somebody. Maybe like Game & Watch, where once you get them into shield, they're not going to do it. They're not going to jump out of shield because their aerials are either slow or don't cover good area. Link's Nair is a respectable aerial. It's a respectable aerial. Why have I never heard people call them Narials or Burials or Aerials or Farials or Darials? Oh, today's a good day. Okay, so yeah, I think that could have gone either way. There was that one stock where he just like zero deaths you on Dreamland. That's a bummer. It's this one, I think. Also, reiterating my point about like why pick up the bomb if he's at 160 and like you have two primary methods of kill, like kill moves in a grab, in hover cancel nair technically I guess too, and then forward air. But again, you seem to be familiar with items. You're comfortable, so just do it. You do you. Just make sure you're thinking. The worst is when like you don't think and then you fall into habits like those up Bs, like the the up B that kills you here. Like it's the same. I do the same thing. I told you. Like it's very like oh I'm good. I up B here because I up B when I get hit off stage and I teleport horizontally and then they don't expect it and I get rewards. But then sometimes you just like oh shit I did not notice I was over here. Oh well. But it's stuff like that. Try to be more present for your sets if that makes sense. Like I don't want to go and find an example, but there were like 3 or 4 times where like you were like down tilting him and he was knocked down and you tried to side B him. That just explicitly does not work. You can't do that. Like it does not grab them. Any character. That's just the when they're knocked down they can't be grabbed. So and it's I know you know that if only like just intrinsically, but you weren't like using that information. So I say just try just to be a little more like aware. It's I can explain further if you want, but just I'm really crappy at explaining this. I've already beaten this to death. Anyway, thanks for giving me the set to review, and I will talk to you later.